Hi guys, and welcome to another Sailing Nendaz video. In this week's episode, we finally leave Plymouth. Yep, that's right, we actually start doing some sailing. Believe me, I wasn't sure if it would ever happen either. We left the last video with the hopeful thought that now we were back in the water we could start to relax into boat life a little and enjoy this new lifestyle we had signed ourselves up for. This was perhaps a little naive of us. There is a famous saying that goes something along the lines of, only the ignorant are stupid enough to attempt the impossible. Throughout July and August we had back-to-back weekend weddings or events with our closest family and friends. These were such precious memories to share, but it also left us with very little time for getting boat jobs done, whilst also trying to balance workloads on both of our jobs. Something had to give. We stopped filming. Filming makes everything that little bit slower. So with that being said, here is a quick summary of everything we managed to get done before we cast off our lines and left Plymouth for good. The team at Peninsula Marine Services, Dave and Damien specifically, built this steel arch for us that would act both as a dinghy hoist and a home for our solar panels. They were an absolute pleasure to deal with. They truly care about the quality of their work and are just general all-round great lads. The arch is fully integrated into the push bit and mounted to the deck with huge feet and the same size backplate on the underside of the deck. We adopted an idea we saw on another YouTube channel, Sail Life, for our dinghy hoist system. We had the spray head replaced, new guardrails on both sides of the boat with some Walter-proof netting, brand new life raft installed, outboard mount installed, 30-litre calorifier with all of the plumbing, tool storage, vice rack installed, and netting to stop stuff flying away whilst at sea, and a shower with an extra long hose. Let's not forget the shower sump. This collects shower water and pumps it overboard, and a voltmeter to check the voltage on our starter battery. We installed 750 watts of solar panels. These are on both the stern arch and the side of the boat. There's one MPPT charge controller that collects all the power from the solar and shoves it into our batteries. We installed the new Garmin GHC 50, which is part of the autopilot installation. We had an existing Raytheon Type 2 linear drive already installed in the boat, but the old autopilot brain and computer was dead. So, why the manic rush? Well, we were now at the end of August and we wanted to cross the Bay of Biscay as soon as we can, or at least be in a position to leave if a weather window arrived. Insurance companies get real twitchy if you try and cross after September, and some just refuse to insure you altogether. So, on the 26th of August, we left Plymouth and headed to Falmouth. Within days of us being in a position to leave, a potential weather window appeared, so we decided to go for it. We also had a friend willing to join us and had to balance their availability. This was it. We finally left Plymouth. We bought the boat in March 2022, but didn't visit it till middle of April 2022, where we sailed it from Salcombe to Plymouth. From May onwards, it was full-time on the boat, converting the boat into a full-time, comfortable and safe cruiser. We'd come so far in 4 months, and it was a bit surreal to cast our lines off knowing that we, hopefully, wouldn't return to Plymouth for a few years. It felt very real all of a sudden.
We're leaving Plymouth! Finally! Woo! Sick.
So as of like 2 hours ago, we left Plymouth. And we will not be returning, hopefully. We're sailing Plymouth to Falmouth today, picking up a friend in the evening, and then tomorrow morning we're then sailing across the channel, across the Bay of Biscay, and over to northwest coast of Spain, to La Coruña, which take us about 3.5 days. But this is the first time we've filmed in, well, it must be probably like 2 weeks. Haven't filmed anything. We've been going absolutely bonkers trying to get all of the boat jobs done before we can leave. So we just totally scrapped filming for about 2, maybe even 3 weeks. And yeah, just been working non-stop. Congrats on making it this far through the video. Not many do. If you're enjoying it, please give us a like and consider subscribing. It's free to do, and it makes a huge difference in keeping us motivated to make more videos for you. We've got about 5 nautical miles left in today's journey. And we're doing about 5 knots. So we're about an hour away. And then we need to find somewhere to anchor. And then later this evening we go and pick up Greg, who is getting the train down from Manchester to join us. And he was expected to get in, I think, like 8-9 o'clock in the evening. So we'll go pick him up in the dinghy, bring him back onto the boat, get him all settled in, and then bright and early tomorrow morning we're gonna head off to Spain. So exciting. This passage to Falmouth has been really chilled. There's been, for a large chunk of it, there's been no wind at all, and now there's about 6-7 knots of wind. There's a little breeze. We're still motor sailing though. If we turn the engine off, we'd probably be sailing at 2-3 knots or something like that. So we've just got the engine on, which means we carry on at about 5.5 knots, or a little bit more, 6 knots. Which just means we get there with lots of time. We get to Falmouth for around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is good because then it gives us time to anchor and just chill, and we can take Walter off the boat and give him a nice walk, stretch his legs, because it'll be the last time that he does that before we get to Spain. So we want to try and tire him out. Although if you look at him right now, he doesn't really look like he needs tiring out. He's been there for about 2 hours now, just totally conked out. Just anchoring, backing down on the anchor, try and take a transit between like the arch and the land. It looks like we're not moving anymore, so I stick it in reverse, about 2,000 revs, and we're not moving anywhere. So that's that, we're all anchored. Now I'm gonna go set up the schnubber. We made it to Falmouth.
Nice.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do here? You show me what you do.
Well, I remember something about we like hook it.
Hook it in the bar.
Do a bit of training here somewhere.
Just hook this in.
Oh no, you're filming.
Beep 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 beep. Yeah.
we're now on our dog walk in Falmouth. And we were just thinking about what we liked most about the trip so far. Our little, how many hours was it? 6 hours? Six and a bit hour sail.
9 till 4.
That wasn't really a sail, it was more of a motor,
7
but we
hours.
did have the sails up the whole time, so that's good. My favourite part was we had this boat that was ahead of us that radioed us, being like, what were they saying? There was something wrong with their propeller, I think. So I think they were just letting us know. But anyway, it was a bit weird because we couldn't even see them yet, so we were like, what the hell? Like, where even are you? And they said
were
they
2 miles away. You could
Yeah.
barely see them on the horizon. And they were specifically calling us on VHF to basically say, Nendaz, Nendaz, Nendaz. I'm just letting you know, we're 2 miles away. We're off your bow. We have a problem with our propeller. And I was like, okay, do you need assistance? And they never responded. All the while, Flick saw a load of dolphins and I missed it all.
It was so good. I saw, I think, probably maybe up to 20 dolphins that were like, I don't know what it's called, breaching, jumping up and down out of the water. And then a mum and a little baby one came up to the bow of the boat and were like dancing around the bow. And that was just so cute, and the water was so clear, I could see them so clearly. And then they swam off, and the whole time I was shrieking like, Joe, come see. And he was like trying to talk to this woman on the radio, so he totally missed it. But that was definitely a highlight for me. Joe, what was your highlight, would you say?
We just had really nice weather, didn't we? We did see some dolphins earlier.
Yeah, you did see some dolphins.
We saw one.
I didn't really see
saw
them.
one dolphin on his own, but he was really far away, so it was just like a fin, and that was it.
Yeah.
Fin poking out. Uh-oh. In trouble. Get out, go on.
So, we now have a little walk to do, and then we'll go get some food. Well, we'll go make some food. And then probably about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 8:30, Joe's gonna row or motor over to Falmouth. We're on the other side of Falmouth, so he's gonna motor across the like estuary, harbour, and go and pick up our friend Greg, who is joining us for Biscay. And then we're all gonna go to sleep because we've got to be up very early in the morning.
You got a muddy butt.
Yes, because I had to slide down the whole wall. And my husband didn't help me.
You done?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Does it look really dramatic?
It looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hello. Whew. Pretty tired. Ma! No! Stop.
That was hard work.
Well, it's ready now.
Very warm. Just a pair of thumbs.
Was that good fun? Is there a fly?
No flies at sea.
It's in my butt. A little heavy on the bow. We have a dog here as well. Tell me I'm going the right direction. So, after our dog walk, we headed back to the boat, cooked ourselves a yummy dinner, and picked up Greg a couple hours later, before tucking ourselves into bed. As you can see, Walter hasn't quite figured out how to get on and off the boat yet. Right, up you go. Can you go up? No.
Hoist me up, Dad.
Right, up you go. Let's go. Come on. That's it. Up, 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 up. And jump.
All the way up.
And jump.
Yeah. Good boy. You did it all yourself.
Oh, fucking hell. That's going to be a problem. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode and that little sneak peek of next week's Biscay crossing.